Everybody wants a cool nickname. A cool nickname means you're cool, or at least people think you are. There have been some pretty awesome nicknames in NBA history, and today we're counting down the top 10 coolest. These are the ones that either have the best story, fit the player perfectly, were used more often than the player's real name, or were just generally an awesome sounding nickname. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. We publish weekly NBA top 10s and player analysis. If you're new here, let us know in the comments section what your favorite team is. Alright, let's get started. Number 10, Stevie franchise or Steve franchise. Steve Francis didn't quite live up to this nickname, otherwise it'd be higher on this list, but it's a cool nickname nonetheless. Not only is it bold, it fits his last name perfectly. Steve Francis, Steve franchise. If he had actually turned out to be an all-time great franchise player, this would definitely be in the running for the coolest nickname ever. Number 9, The Dream. There are a couple of ideas about how Hakeem got this nickname, but they all fit. He literally did everything on the court. He was the best defender, rebounder, passer for a big man, and one of the greatest scorers of all time. And he made it look so easy. He was just out there playing, just like everyone else, but he did things no one else did. He was the dream center, the dream player, and he made it look as easy as a dream. Number 8, The Truth. For all the great players, there are probably like 1,000 other players that were supposed to be as great but turn out to be busts. So when a player does turn out to be as great as predicted, it's a little surprising. When a player like Paul Pierce comes along, all you can say is that he's the truth. No hype, no random stats that make him look good. He's just as good as everyone thought he would be. He's the truth. That's the only way to say it. Number 7, The Answer. It's possible that any nickname Allen Iverson went by would be awesome just because he was so awesome, but The Answer is still one of the coolest nicknames ever. Iverson was the answer to everything. It doesn't matter what rumor you go by as to how or why he was called this, it just fits. Doesn't matter what the question is or what the problem was, there wasn't anything Iverson couldn't do. He was just the answer. End of story. Number 6, Dr. J. Dr. J doesn't really say much about Julius Erving as a player, but it's a cool nickname nonetheless. And Erving was such a cool player that it made it sound even cooler. Seriously, who else could make Doctor sound so smooth and stylish? It's hard to imagine what the NBA would be like if Dr. J hadn't introduced the idea of using dunks for style as much as force. Number 5, Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete was Magic Johnson before Magic Johnson. His passing, creativity, and ball handling were things the NBA hadn't seen much of. And the name Pistol Pete was perfect, a cool nickname for a cool player that was fun to watch. He actually got his nickname from the way he dipped the ball before shooting, kind of like a gunslinger reaching for his gun, but the rapid gunner aspect of it fit his game completely. He averaged over 44 points per game in college. That's without the three-point line and without a shot clock to speed up the game. It's hard to imagine a better nickname for him. Number 4, King James. This is so perfect. Yeah, you could say King Kobe or King Michael, but there actually was a King James. How perfect is that? And then for it to be a player like LeBron, who literally is the king on the court, you can't get any better than that. Yes, he's gone by the Chosen One or
the Frozen One,
but King James is better. His physicality and dominance require a nickname just as powerful, and you can't get any more powerful than King. Number 3, the Black Mamba. It's usually not as cool when someone gives himself a nickname, but the Black Mamba is such a cool nickname that we couldn't leave it off. Kobe was always a great player, but when he became the Black Mamba, that's when everything went to the next level. You don't even have to know what a Black Mamba is to know that it's a cool nickname. And then once you find out what a Black Mamba is, it becomes even cooler. And it perfectly describes Kobe. His killer instinct, his fearlessness no matter what the situation was, is what made him the Black Mamba. You can call him Kobe, but he's the Black Mamba. Number 2, Vinsanity or Half Man, Half Amazing. If you want to talk about the perfect nickname, these two are it. Yes, it's technically 2 nicknames, but they're both awesome and they're for the same guy. The stuff that Vince Carter did was insane. He was a born beast dunker. It wasn't like he had a few good dunks like every guy has. No, Vince Carter always put on a show every night. Completely jumping over a 7-footer while dunking? Vinsanity. The 2000 dunk contest? Vinsanity. This guy seemed to always do things no one else did. There's no other way to say it. He was Vinsanity. He was half man, half amazing. Number 1, Magic Johnson. As far as the NBA world is concerned, Earvin Johnson's name is Magic. People don't even use his real name, they just say Magic. That's gotta say something. And it fits perfectly. What Magic Johnson did with the Showtime Lakers looked like, well, magic. His passes were insane, and his overall versatility and skill were a rare sight. So those are the top 10 coolest nicknames in NBA history, at least according to us. What's your favorite nickname? Let us know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe for more NBA videos like this one.